Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, if you missed the news, Konami just decided to hit us with two new selection pack later this week, and there's a lot to talk about it. So let's not waste any time. The first selection pack will be for Illusion Monster and some random support. If you don't know, a new type has been introduced to the game with the Nexus, that is Illusion Monster, which are not spellcaster like I thought when they will be released, but they are a proper new type. And the main gimmick of Illusion Monster is that neither they nor the monster that battled those cards can be destroyed by battle. So if this card attack a monster, no monster will be destroyed, as you can see here in the first line. And almost all illusion monster have this little tag, so this is their gimmick. And then we got Altergeist, Evolzar, Altergeist, wait, Evolzar, and Fusion Armament, which I don't know if this means that we will get the Flame Swordman archetype. I don't think so, because this was just a random card added to Dueling Nexus later this past August. But let's see. It might be added to the game, it might be not. That this we will see if we get the Flame Swordman once we will get the pack. I don't think so, but it might be. And the second one will be for the missing two rescue ace card, which is the Preventer, rescue ace Preventer, and probably at this point we will get Emergency, which are the two cards that pushed rescue ace from being unplayable to being one of the best deck in the format, at least in the TCG and in the OCG as well. So with we need to talk about what the implication for these two packs are in Master Duel. So let's go to another website to just check what this will mean for us. Here we are. So I want to showcase three lists from the recent TCG meta. Two from West Bologna and one from a recent top that we just got. So first, let's talk about Chimera. Chimera is a dedicated illusion monster that mainly focuses about fusion, and you can really pair well with with branded. And since branded is one of the most played deck in Master Duel right now, let's talk about it because a lot of branded players might jump on Chimera and on Illusion Monster. So the main card we want to fuse is this one, Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast. It requires one Beast monster plus one Fin monster, so pretty much generic. And when this card is fusion summoned, you can activate this effect, and at the end of the turn, you can send one random card from your opponent hand to the graveyard. And moreover, during the opponent turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target one in the Fiend, the Beast, or Illusion Monster in the graveyard, and special summon it. Really good card. Once it's done, you can rip a card off from your opponent hand, which is really good. Usually Yu-Gi-Oh! Not in every format, but in this format particularly, it feels really good to play. So this will be a really good payoff. Chimera the Illusionist Beast, which is a Dark Illusion Monster that requires Chimera Flying Mythical Beast, which both Chimera Kingdom the Phantom Beast and Chimera the Illusion Beast are. And this card can attack every monster on your opponent field during the battle phase, up to the number of material used for this card to make it, and neither this card nor the opponent monster can be destroyed by battle, and at the end of the battle step, the monster that the battle this card gets their attack turn to 0 and its effect is being negated. So it's a pretty interesting board breaker, and the fact that it can be destroyed by battle is significant, can come up out of time. And Performant, the King of Phantom Beast. I don't know if this card will be added because this be released later in the following expansion in both TCG and OCG. So I don't think this card will be added to the game yet. So we will talk about it later. Let's talk about the main deck monster because we have a lot to talk about it. So first, let's start with Chimera Fusion. It's a quick play spell, Fusion, which is important because it allows you to get out of recovery for every card that gives you some Fusion spell or Fusion card back. And it said that during the main phase, you can fusion summon one monster from the extra deck using monster from your hand as material, including a beast or fiend monster. So at least those are material that you need to use to activate this card. Then during the main phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you have Chimera Flying Mythical Beast in your field or graveyard, you can activate one of these effects that is either add this card to your hand from your graveyard or banish this card and special summon one Gazelle or Baphomet from your deck or graveyard, which is your main play. And this card is a lot of recovery, a lot of grind. It can really brings you a lot of things. And if you don't understand, if you don't remember, the Chimera is a Chimera card, so this card can allow you to just go into your Chimera for a mythical beast, get back this card to your hand, and then activate Chimera Fusion and go into get a Chimera for a free pop. So really amazing card, a lot of recovery, a lot of grind, really good card. Let's talk about your main fusion material, which are um, Gazelle, King of the Mythical Claws, with 4 level 4 Earth Beastmaster. If this card is normal special summon, you can either add a level 5 in the monster or a Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. Then if this card is sent as a trigger as a fusion material, you can add one illusion monster from your deck to your hand. Pretty good. It gives you access to your card Chimera and it replaces itself with an illusion monster. Then we have a big winged Baphomet, when level 5 in monster. When this card is normal special summoned, you can add one level 4 beast monster and or one Chimera fusion from your deck to your end. Also, your fusion locked from your extra deck when you activate this effect. Then, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion summon, you can target one illusion monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So you can see that if you go into your Chimera fusion into your Gazelle and um, Baphomet, you can just keep replacing, add the card, adding your illusion master, and add a lot of body on the field and a lot of resource back. Then we have the new illusion master, which are Mirror Sword Knight, level 4 illusion master, 1900 attack, really relevant because it's a really big body. If this card battle monster, neither monster can be destroyed by battle, like almost all illusion master. Quick effect, you can tribute this card, special summon one monster that mention Chimera Fusion from your deck, except Mirror Sword Knight. And when when the monster your opponent control activate an effect, you control Chimera mythical flying mythical beast, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate that effect from your field or graveyard. Sorry, from your field or graveyard and negate this effect. So you can special summon your Baphomet from your deck, which by itself can add Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. It can negate the effect. It can just sit on the field and not be destroyed by battle if you need to gain some time. So this is a pretty good card, pretty awesome card I would say, because it does a lot of things that you want for this archetype. And you can just go into Mirror's Sword Knight, bring Baphomet add Gazelle and Chimera Fusion, activate, special summon uh, Chimera, activate both Gazelle and Baphomet and Chimera as a chain link free, so you chain block at um, Cornfield Koto, special summon Mirror Sword Knight, and you have two body in the field, one card in hand, a Chimera Fusion in your graveyard to just add back, and a Monster Negate. So yeah, that's a pretty good setup for just one card. Then we have Corfield Koto, which is another illusion monster, wind level 4. It can be destroyed by battle when in battle, and you can discard this card, add to one monster that can mention Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand, except itself, and when your opponent activates a card that affects the target a card you control, if you control a Chimera, the Flame Mythical Beast, you can banish this card from your field and graveyard and negate that effect and destroy that card. So as you can see, we have a pretty tight pack that search itself, that replaces itself, that gets a lot of negate, and you can just really start putting body on the field, spamming card, replacing itself, grind your opponent, and have some really sticky effect on the board. As you can see, this deck was made for the TCG during the previous format, and it was there to beat that. But usually you can play Chimera with a branded package, so you can access your pretty good branded fusion master, since you're already fusion locked, and you can just you're not more not relying on um, your puppet lock anymore. You're not relied on you doing branded fusion or bust. You have a lot of a lot more plays. So this deck has a lot of potential in Master Duel. The only issue is this deck has a really bad match into Maxi because it want to special summon a lot, so and it kinda negates the fact that you get a free end rip with Chimera, the king of the Phantom Mist. So I don't know what will be the impact of Master Duel, but this is a really cool addition, which that I want to see if it just can fit into the current format. What is not something that I will expect to really perform well is Rescue Ace, because the new card really pushed this deck on another level. It goes from being completely unplayable to just being probably one of the best deck of the format, if not the best deck of the format, second to Snake Eye. Because, okay, let's talk about the two new cards first. Rescue Preventer, you can banish one Rescue card from your graveyard and special summon this card from your hand, which is this card is a level 8, 2008 attack, 2008 defense, machine monster, fire monster. So already the big body with that special summon itself almost for free because you have always a lot of rescue ace card in your graveyard. Then quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent control and change it face down. So it's a quick effect Book of Moon, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard, anywhere is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished rescue monster, except a level 8 monster, and special summon it. So it not only special summon itself, not only is a really good interruption, but it replaces itself. It's sent to the graveyard anyway, it's sent to the graveyard, and it doesn't lock you into anything. I don't know what to say about this card because this card is crazy good. It's really crazy good, and it's something that allows you to just push for so much because it not only can special summon back your uplifter, airlifter, your impulse, but even your turbulence, or can give you back an hydrant. So yeah, pretty good card. Then we have emergency, which is always treated Rescue Ace. It's a quick play spell, and it just said that you can special summon one Rescue Ace monster from your deck in defense position, and then tribute one Rescue Ace monster from your hand or field. Then, during the main phase, you can banish this card, target one Rescue Ace trap in your graveyard, and set it. So, I say, where should I start talking about this card? Because with the fact that this is a quick play spell, it not only ensures that your opponent cannot safely imperm or effect failure your hydrant, because you can just okay, hydrant effect, hydrant effect failure imperm whatever you want. Okay, chain emergency, so you just put a preventer or you just put a turbulence on the field and tribute ident, so ident is off, you get back a preventer, preventer turbulence effect, you set for preventer effect, banish hydrant, special summon it back, link for whatever you want at this point. Maybe you want Sunlight Wolf, yeah, special summon Sunlight Wolf, effect of Preventer, special summon your banished hydrant because you banish it for special summon Preventer on you special summon on a zone that the Sunlight Wolf point to, so you can get back your Preventer from your graveyard, and we can continue, but I think you get the point. This deck now has so many grind, so many resources, you can't not understand that your rescue ace trap and quick play spell are really good. Those are really good cards. So yeah, this deck is crazy, and I really think this deck would be probably. I don't want to say it's the best deck in the format, but for sure between the first two or three deck because it has so much grind. It has a really good matchup into Maxi due to the fact that you just need to arrive to summon Turbulence, and Turbulence by itself is a +4 with a lot of recursion and a lot of interruption during your opponent turn. So, yeah, I'm pretty scared about this deck, and I don't know how you can deal with it, beside the fact that you should main deck Nib, because Rescue Ace has a not good match against Nibiru, but you're already playing Nibiru, so yeah, there's nothing we can do more about it. Lastly, I want to talk about something particular, which is the um, Evo cards. So there are two new Evo cards that we will get with the new expansion, which are Evosar Laios and no, Evosar Laios and Evosar Evosar Lars. These cards are interesting. Let's talk about Lars first, because Lars says that it's rank 6, 2000 attack, 1000, 1500 defense. It requires 2 level 6 monster generic, so you can make it to whatever any way you want. And if this card is material, your opponent cannot target this card with effect. And when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can quick effect, detach two material from this card or one if all the material are reptile and or dinosaur. Target one face-up card on your opponent control and negate that effect. So this is technically a omni-negate of card on the field, and you don't need to negate the card that is activated at point. You can negate anything that is on your opponent board. So yeah, this is a good card and will be for sure played into regular Dino combo because it pairs well with Tassendosaur being a level 6 monster, a rank 6 monster, and you can summon your level 6 dinosaur, normal dinosaur monster. But the card I want to talk is this one, Evosar Laios. So, 1600 attack, level 4 Fire Dinosaur monster. If this card is normal or special summon, you can set one evolutionary bridge or evo singularity directly from your deck. During your main phase, if you control this card that was normal summoned or special summoned by the effect of a fire monster, you can send one fire reptile or dinosaur monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then you can make two monsters on the field being the same type and level of the monster that has been sent to the graveyard. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Let's talk about Evo Singularity, which is this card, which is the main card that you want to set, and it says target one Evo Templar and one Evo Star monster in your graveyard, special summon one Evozar XYZ monster from your extra deck, and if you do, attach those monsters to it as an XYZ material. So you can cheat Evostar Lars in play just by normal summoning Laios and set Evo Singularity. And the card that you mainly want to send is Evoltile Mega Kirella. I hope I pronounce it correctly. It's a fire level 1 monster, then reptile level 1 monster. You can tribute this card, one reptile monster, and discard one card. Special summon one level 6 or lower fire monster from your deck. And if you ban it, you from your deck. And it has an effect that you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one dinosaur XD monster on you control with no material, and attach two reptile and dinosaur monster with different name from your hand or graveyard to that monster as material. So this effect doesn't come up, but what is important is that this is a level 1 fire monster, and you know what this means? This means that this is a target for original Sinful Spire. So you can special summon this card, go into Laios by tributing something, set your Evo Singularity, maybe link off Laios in some way, and then just go into your Evozar Lars on the follow-up turn. Or you can just set Evozar Laios, normal summon Evozar Laios, set Evo Singularity, send Mega Kirella, then you can just in some way send another Evosalias to the graveyard because you don't need to send, you can send another copy of itself. So you're already set for Evo Singularity and you have what is basically a 2 Omni-Negate monster on your opponent turn. So this is a pretty neat engine. I think I want to try this because I like reptile, I like dinosaur, and there's a lot of things you can do it. I want to showcase this because there's a cool interaction which means you can normal summon Laios, send Michelinosaurus from your deck to the graveyard, activate Michelinosaurus, um, special summon Archosaur. If Archosaur effect destroy Evosar Laios, and at that point you can just add your Ogdoatic level 4 to go into your Ogdoatic play, or why not? You can add one big evolution pill, so you are set to just activate your pill on the follow-up turn. So yeah, this is an interesting engine that I think it won't break the game, but I think this engine is really cool and really interesting to play. For playing this Evil deck, we need to wait for this card, but we will talk about it one day because I like Reptile, I like Ogdoatic, and I think I will play it for sure when we will get the new cards. So, for me, this is all. I hope you enjoyed this video and tell me if you like it, like and subscribe, and see you for the next content. Bye everybody, see you next time.